Hi guys, welcome back. So today for my firearm stock video, I wanted to do something a little different. In my past two videos I talked about different types of holster materials and the Outlaw Kydex holsters. Well, today I wanted to talk about something a little different. I wanted to talk about a cartridge, and more specifically this cartridge right here, the 22 short. The 22 short, or 22 rimfire as it was originally known, was designed in 1857 for the Smith & Wesson revolvers of the day. And in my honest opinion, I believe that, well, 22 in general, but especially 22 short, gets a lot of hate nowadays, and a lot of people doubting that it's an effective cartridge. And I'm here to say that, I don't really think that I think that it is a effective cartridge. It still has projectile, still has a case, still has powder. It still is a cartridge, and it can still do damage. I mean, is it ideal? No, I mean, it's not a 45 or a 44 Magnum or 9mm or even a 380 for that matter, but it is still a round. It still has a projectile in it, and I honestly believe that it does get a lot of doubters. I mean, if you think about it, when this cartridge came out in 1857, it was the first, not the 4440 rimfire, but this was the first American metallic cartridge. And when this came out, I can be pretty sure that there was nobody doubting the effectiveness of it, because up until that point, I mean, yes, you had cap and ball revolvers, you had single shots, you had duck foots, but you never had anything that you could load into a revolver. Well, there were no semi-automatics at that time, but that you could load into a revolver quickly. And this gave people that option, and that ability. And 22, I mean, it's more of a utilitarian cartridge, but it still has been used in self-defense a lot. As a matter of fact, I was watching an episode of Forensic Files about a month ago, and one of the perpetrators that broke into an elderly gentleman's house was armed with one of these, and as you can see, it is unloaded. This is a Beretta Minx in 22 short, and one of the perpetrators was armed with one of these. But anyway, back to the story. They broke into the gentleman's house, and it was him and his wife, and they were sleeping, and it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and the two guys came upstairs. One of them was armed with, I believe, a bat, and the other one was armed with one of these. And the elderly gentleman was shot twice in the chest and once in the head. Now, luckily, it did not kill him, and the two perpetrators were eventually arrested and tried, but he did go down immediately. And they were lucky that they saved his life. But he was shot with the 22 short. I mean, now, did it kill him? No, but it did incapacitate him. And in a self-defense role, if you are justified and you use one of these, 22 short is very capable of stopping somebody. Very capable of stopping the threat. And I just really don't think it gets enough love as it needs to. I mean, because it is cheap to find, cheap to shoot. The guns that are chambered in it are generally, cheaper. I mean, the Beretta Minxes, the first generation ones, without the manual safety that were chambered in 22 short, are a little expensive. But most 22 short handguns, revolvers, rifles, any of that, they're not terribly expensive. And the thing is, if you get something chambered in 22 LR, it will shoot 22 longs, 22 shorts, which is actually when this was renamed the 22 short with the introduction of the 22 long back in 1871. So it's still a cartridge, and I think it's still effective. And I do think that if this is all you're carrying for self-defense, and this is what it's loaded with, it's better than having nothing. And it is an effective cartridge. Any cartridge is effective as long as you place your shots properly and you know how to use that firearm. Using a firearm and shot placement matter way more than what caliber it's chambered in. So, anyway, guys, I just wanted to make that video today on the 22 short and how I think it is still relevant in today's society. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, subscribe for more content, and I will see y'all next time. Expect more content soon.